Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have another night of polls, our fourth straight. It's been a ton of fun so far. And we are starting out with last, very close, 1 and 2 poll. Out of all the classes, I think this, Mr. Bentley's here, Kickrocks is here. I think this is a poll season that's just really close. So we'll leave this up for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Jason, I am not. Why do you ask? Well, Fungi wants Cyclops to be. Well, in the bottom 10 champions, Christian says Apocalypse wrecks him in Battlegrounds. He can be a defender that's not great if you have, like, Iron Doom or Nim God, but if you don't have a counter, yeah, he's annoying. But I'm sure you can say that about most people if you have the right counter, you know? Hey everybody, happy Mutant Night. Hello, Lucas. Liz Bliss is here. Liz, it's been a while. How you been? Mr. Bentley's voting for the cat with the dragon all day. Sounds good. Ryan wants major shakeups tonight. What do you mean, Ryan? Bark the chicken. Earth 25, not difficult at all compared to what I thought it would be. I'm going to do a video that I post tomorrow about how it's a joke to do the event quest compared to the side quest this month. Like, the amount of work and effort and defenders in, especially like Thronebreaker this month, compared to threat level 5, it's just like the easiest decision of all time. Jason says the event quest is easier. I disagree. I fully disagree with that, respectfully. John Force says another. The side quest only has like 3 fights per path. And the first one being Yondu is a pretty easy boss to navigate. Jason, who have you been using? Maybe that's part of the problem. Also, Jason, have you played Thronebreaker difficulty yet? Or 25, just restart the side quest if you're using revives. Also, we have 50 viewers, but only 14 likes. That's a record for the fastest to 50 viewers. 50 viewers in 4 minutes? Really? As a reminder, y'all, we will be opening my first 7-star live at noon Central Standard Time on Monday. Israel's here. She says, hey everyone, I know nothing about MCOC, but mutants are my favorite. Well, you are like a mutant with me because you help me grow. Stephen Burst, never apologize. How's the dog? One Fungi, that's the most hottest take of the week. 6-star Awakening Gems over. Also, do not casually fight Juggernaut when you're reading comments. Bad idea. Exactly, Lucas. Exactly. Also, look at Israel with those kiss emojis. Billy, who's the worst mutant? Can I say one of the Cyclopses? Is that fair? Whaler's here. He says Apocalypse is life. I thought maybe this would be Kitty Pride's month, but looks like not really. Y'all, the Cosmic Poll yesterday had very little surprise. Also, we've got 42 votes in this, but only 22 likes. And by the way, Apocalypse more than holds his own. Also, I am reading comments and getting face blocked. I wish I could say I was not sober, but nope, I am. Just forgetting to hit pause with that new Express. All right, here's another very close poll from 2 months ago. All right, Iron Doom, we're coming for you. Mama, how is it going? Whaler, yes, not like this indeed. Archangel coming out hot. Are we serious? Doug says Apocalypse is my first 6-star rank 5 nerds. Doug, I would love to feature some rank 5 Apocalypse gameplay. I've yet to see that on YouTube. I'm not saying it's not there, I just haven't seen it. Whoa, Saithar with a $20 holla from no donations to a 20. He says, put Legacy, Ryan Veda, and Steven Burris on the wall. That is some love from Saithar. Wow. They had a short time where they basically built against him with tons of immune champs, but the longer time goes on... Whaler, that's so true. They've stopped doing that, making champs like Name God. That's a really good point. Also, I keep forgetting there's no pause. We already have an honored assembly thanks to one donation. That is pretty amazing. Especially because he named the people in the donation. And we are doing... now... Saithar, do you want to change the colors? Billy, X23 should be better, but I took her to rank 3 a couple weeks ago out of some form of optimism. It might be misguided optimism, but it's optimism nonetheless. Ryan Veda with a $10 holler. Now, Ryan is so kind. He has put up 2 additional names, and that is Mama Bear and Joel Williams. Wow. Look at that. Jason, congrats on that 5-star Absorbing Man. Steven, I missed something. Oh, check line. Okay, never mind. Wait, Earth25, how did Seaton get his free-to-play account back? That's huge. I wonder if the average summoner could have done what he did. I don't know.
Do you want to hear something hysterical?
Yeah, because secrets don't make friends, mama.
So our good friend Steven Burris told me to check line because I never check line, right?
Right. By the way, Kick Rock, sorry I'm putting your name up because Legacy's already taken.
Now, what is my nickname for Steven Burris?
The pool boy.
So apparently there is a title in the game that is also pool boy.
Oh!
And he changed his title to show pool boy.
That's fantastic. You know, that matches all my watered down puns.
You just dove right into that one head first, didn't you?
I don't get to say this very often in my life, so yes, I went straight to the deep end. And I'm not too
Don't drown.
I'm not too shallow to say it. By the way, look, I don't know if I agree with it, and I anticipate getting some hate for it, but Archangel just jumped Kitty Pryde.
I love it.
I think, like Ghost, the people who watch my channel like champions that aren't that complicated to use. All right, well, look, the people have spoken. That means, for the sake of argument, we have to do this, even though I think we all know the winners. Also, is it just me, or is it hard to spell apocalypse?
Mine comes up automatically after I do just do APOC.
Yeah, but when I type it in on my computer, I don't have that.
Just put in Big Daddy.
Then your pool boy is going to pop up. Oh, man. The Rise of Archangel. Archangel, you know what we should call this video? Archangel's Revenge.
That's right.
He is aged like a fine wine. This is also the first time since we were doing the polls that technically we can vote for 5-star Wolverine. Do we think 5-star Wolverine by himself is worth a top 10 consideration? What do we think? Or excuse me, 6-star Wolverine. I am more tired than I realized that. Ryan's coming back with Cyclops. Cyclops love. Y'all, I was about to end the poll and then it got tighter. What? It's 50-50 now? No. Are we trolling or do we really believe this? Apocalypse has never lost the top spot in the polls. We've been doing this for about a year now.
One moment, please. I have to go check something.
Okay. Is this... Are you all trolling or do you really believe this? I don't want to post a troll, but at the same time, if you really do believe this, I'll acknowledge it. Look. According to the rules of the poll, we have a new #1 mutant champion. Again, I cannot say this enough. This is not my choice.
I'm shooketh.
Wow.
I don't know if I would put Archangel over Apocalypse, but whatever.
Now, I will say this. If I take a step back, I use Archangel a lot more than Apocalypse now. I do.
Well, because again, here we go. Battlegrounds.
Yeah, but even without Battlegrounds, I still use him more. All right, that's going to be... Oh my gosh, that's going to be controversial. And because people love to hate on my channel and they don't understand how that works, people are just going to automatically hate. But you know what? Let them hate.
Who, I forgot what I was going to say. How many votes were there?
I mean, he won by like 7%, 45 votes.
Was 68 people watching?
Yeah. Jason, I think like Ghost, there's a certain... Oh my gosh, the Dean's here. Okay, so Kitty just held on to the top spot. The Dean, we're so happy to see you. We also got to a multiverse. And why did I accidentally just click that? All right, we'll bring it back, and it's back. Safe did you want to change the colors? I'm sorry. Ironically, this is like the Washington football team colors right now. I don't know how to feel about that. Mama, how was your day?
It was just perfect. It was beautiful here today.
Not too hot, not too cold?
Sunny and 70.
So pretty much the weather that I visited in October.
It was a little warmer then.
Can you believe it's been over 6 months since I visited?
No.
It feels like it was just yesterday.
Because then that means it's like it's getting closer to another birthday, and then I'm in denial.
All right, y'all. Remind everyone when your 30th birthday is.
My 30th birthday?
I mean, coming up your 30th birthday.
It's in October 19th.
Okay. That's right. All right, y'all. This is always a close poll.
That's right, Jason.
And Sathar wants to change it to Mutant. Ironically, you could say this was the Commanders' colors because their stadium has been compared to Piss so many times. They apparently have like
Washington football team.
Well, but they have like crap coming out of their walls. It's such a bad stadium, and the turf is.
Sounds like Wrigley.
Well, at least Wrigley's being attempted to be renovated. Oh my gosh, it's your hall pass.
Ron Palmer is here.
Oh snap, y'all! Tonight is the rise of the OGs. The OG first it was Archangel, which I still can't believe we have a new #1 mutant, and the new mutant is old. And now Domino, who I do believe, especially Sig 200 Domino, has done very well in Battle. All right, 20% up. She just jumped Red Mags. This is crazy. Last night we had almost 0 changes from the last 2 months. This, you might as well say we're doing like a line dance and switching partners. Okay. We are 11 likes away from 50, by the way. Pretty good start. Also, yes, we need to do that next. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, we need to do Domino versus Kitty. But let's start with this one. Caveman OG says, pow, 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 pow. And he says, it's time to stop snubbing Omega Red, people. Agreed. Kidnass, what's up, Prof? Kidnass, how you been? Thank you for the $2 hello. So did you get a chance to go outside at all today?
I did. When I came home from my doctor's appointment, I took Miss Lily for a nice long walk and then came home and had a bowl of cereal.
Heck yeah. Also, Roan says, I just found the biggest cheat code for Event Quest 1.2 Hitmonkey Boss. If anyone wants to know, it's Diablo with the Grain of Uru active.
Huh?
I didn't understand that either. Also, we have our first 50-50 poll of the night.
I love Red Mags, but he's limited to metal champs.
But
although there are a crap ton of metal champs in the game, so
everybody knows I love Omega Red. He's the first champion I took to rank 5, and I have no regrets on that. But if you don't have the right synergies, he is also limited. So, y'all, by 4%, Red Mags takes it, and now we're going to do the poll we should have done before, but I was falling down on the job. And look at Iceman get face blocked. This is so much fun. Diablo's pre-fight that makes him stun immune. Oh. For the encroaching stun? Really, Steven? Because you know I'm going to buy it if that's true.
What?
There's a new Omega Red profile pick I don't have.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because do we get new profile picks today? I know some were expiring today. Alright, Kitty destroyed that one. Those of you who fear she has fallen too much Because at one point we thought she was going to be number 1, and now she has settled to number 3. There you go. All right.
I don't even have a 6-star Kitty Pryde.
But if you did, you wouldn't use her.
I would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Well, so then it's no big deal that I don't have her.
Exactly. That's why you said. Also, 7 likes away from 50, y'all. What up, Thor? Well, Kidnass, you are very kind. You know, YouTube's been weird this year. I think revenue is down across the board, including for YouTube. But I think the community has strengthened around my channel. I don't know. It feels like we have a higher quality of quantity than we ever have, despite revenue reviews or whatever. And that's shown by these live streams. And it makes me happy, even if there are some days where when I compute the math, it's about 30 cents an hour.
That's pretty sad.
But I don't do it for the money, Mama, because if I did, I'd probably stop doing it.
Would need your head examined.
Well, which one?
Let me talk to Israel about that.
And she's going to come back to you with the microscope. Oh, I figured I would leave that open.
Oh, that was funny.
Jason says, I need my head examined, Mama. Are you volunteering for her to be your doctor? I always tell my students, only call me doctor when I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. By the way, Omega Red slayed this one. Not even close. And Jason does want you to be doctor. All right, wow. Okay, well, that part went as expected. Let's go. We're 4 likes away now from 50, y'all. We are so close. Now let's go with this super interesting debate. We're going to put Bishop against the next champ. And this was very close 2 months ago, so we'll see how close it is now. Alexander, is it laziness or also like expense? You know, that adds up. Steven, that's exciting, but unfortunately that also means that if you haven't said it, we don't have the chair for another month, right? Promise is a promise, my friend. You know I'm going to buy it. Dang it, I misspelled Colossus again. Earth 25. I can't change it. You're just going to have to deal with it. Kidnass says, you're the best to humble and do it. Well, Kidnass, you officially donated $5 American. You're getting your name on that board. Yo, we are getting closer. 1, 2, 3.
I can't say that user's name because it's going to be inappropriate. Every time I see it, I want to say it the other way.
Yeah. And on your channel, you'd probably do it.
I'd be like, hey, love the name.
Uh-huh. And we also officially and honored Abyss Nexus. We have actually technically more than 10 names now. Look at that. All right, well, Colossus just won. Which means we have another swap. Because believe it or not, Bishop won over Colossus. All right. Now we're going to do the next one. And we got to exactly 50 likes. High five. Mr. Bentley says Colossus is overrated. Well, ironically, these two that are going against each other have a great synergy together.
Overrated? Jeez Louise.
Oh, you just never know what you're going to hear. Roan says I haven't opened a crystal.
I have a crystal for you to open, Roan.
Is it his wife's legs? Because every time that happens, he gets a new kid.
This is true.
Chief of MCOC says, I got timed out in a big YouTube stream with 4,000 viewers. I only asked one time if one of the mods got paid. They could have given me a warning. Well, they get paid in puns, which is why... I don't know why they're still here. I'm going to be honest. Roan says she's a gem. How much longer until the due date, Roan?
I know it's in July.
Well, that's coming up. Also what he's used to saying about himself. That's right, July 5th. I need to remember that.
Although this is like her 12th kid, so she'll probably be early.
Well, Omega Red destroyed that one. That's true. Now, let's go with another OG poll. Oh, yeah. Ooh, fascinating. Roan actually calls himself Mama. His nickname for himself is OG Pole.
Oh my God.
Roan, she loved it. Oh, man. That's why I still do this for moments like that. You can't ever think that that's going to happen when you hit broadcast, but that's what makes it so much fun. And y'all, Roan lost it, by the way. Y'all, I only have one full regular day of class left for 3 months tomorrow. And we need to celebrate. Saturday night. Make it a Mayo stream Saturday night? Should we do a Mayo stream Saturday night? It's been like a few weeks since we've done a Mayo stream. Nate bans Bishop and PG.
Mayo.
Once you have Cosmic Ghost Rider against Bishop and you have that matchup, it's super fun to not ban him. But yeah, if you don't have the right counters, as always. Alright, so Bishop held on. Alright, Mom, we're going to get ready to record this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It's officially the Mutant Poll Night, and man, have we had a bunch of new results, which is shocking because Cosmic spoiled us with very few new results. Tonight is the night of an OG coming to number 1, and I know people are going to say this is crazy because Apocalypse or Kitty Pryde should be 1 and 2 in no particular order, or maybe a particular order depending on your preferences every time no matter what. But Archangel said, hold my metaphorical beer, because Archangel jumped Kitty Pryde and Apocalypse to number 1 in this poll, and I expect this to probably get more pushback than any poll I ever put out. But remember, I don't vote in this. I simply tally the votes of my subscribers, which reminds me, we are currently voting on the technical 9th spot between two pretty dang annoying defenders in Battlegrounds, Havoc and Toad. Who do you prefer to fight, Mama?
Toad.
You'd rather
Toad's
fight,
easier.
you'd rather fight Toad than Havoc, even with the regen?
Yep.
Wow, okay. Well, I said there hasn't been too many major switches this week, and then Mutant came a-calling. Archangel to 1, Domino to 4, Colossus to 7, and now Toad might be jumping that 10 spot to number 9 if the results hold up. And we need one more vote to make it official. And there it is. Toad has jumped Havoc. By the way, I'm still not used to, and I don't know if I'm going to get used to this Express Arena, so I'll go to the next fight thinking that I've got time to not have it load, and then it loads. And this is going to be a huge problem when I fight somebody who's a lot better than a 4-star. Okay, so Toad has risen up the ranks so far. No. Let's see.
Well, he does have a long tongue.
And you prefer that?
I do.
Although that's not what keeps your hair shiny. Doobie Addict says, Havoc beat Toad last time in the polls. Good to see things balanced out. Doobie Addict, I'm telling you, man, somebody like Toad, the more people get their hands on him, and of course I just got a 6-star in the past couple weeks, I think the more opinions sway. But it just takes time. And when you have people from the CCP, or maybe big spenders, or people got lucky, who are talking about new champions, even if they're amazing champions like Baron Zemo, if you don't have them, it's just hard to say anything because you're just doing it off reputation more than experience. Oh, and speaking of reputation over experience, Toad was barely in the top 10 2 months ago. He right now is fending off Bishop in the latest poll, and we are 3 likes. Remember, if we get to 30 votes and it's under 10%, we let it go for another 10 votes. But if it's 10% or more, we move on. And right now it's 12% with 27 votes in, Mama.
Very interesting.
Doobie says Havoc beats Toad last time in the polls, but he would argue that he shuts down Nick Fury better than Archangel. And there you go. Wow. Toad has been riveting in this poll.
Riveting. I see what you did there.
You sounded almost entertained. Are you drunk?
Not yet.
All right, now it's time for a fun poll. Speaking of fun, Katie, you're in Paul Miller. What are you doing? Are you working on more of your documentary? I know you're not working on Capstone. Not my fault.
Katie gets an A.
For awesome.
An A in your class.
Awesome. Oh, this is the first poll where Toad has faced stiff competition. Also not something I'm used to saying. Not the documentary. I'm working on a research paper. So you love the journalism building so much that you go there to work on homework that isn't even journalism related. That means you have an addiction, and that addiction is the asbestos-filled wall of a decrepit building. Welcome to my life.
Well, the journalism building is probably the quietest one because there's nobody there.
Now you're just describing the industry. We have another 50-50 poll, our second of the night. This is getting pretty heated. Don't forget to vote, y'all. Mr. Bentley says, unfortunately I don't have Toad, still living vicariously through YouTube with him. That's how I was for a while. And there we go. Colossus fights back. Toad stops at number 8. Now, our first honorable mention last time was one of the best buffs of all time, OG Storm against Havoc. And Ben comes in just to say, take that, Toad. Well, okay. So be it.
Alrighty then.
Remember, y'all, last time Havoc won barely, but OG Storm comes out. Katie says, you're not wrong. Mama is right, too. No one else is here, so it's quiet, and I can study how I need to. So you've got a final in that class, I'm guessing? Mr. Bentley, Colossus crits every 70 hits. And then a interesting emoji. Oh, man, this is another close poll, y'all. Very close poll. Granddaddy said it was totally fine. That's fair. Wow. Doobie, yes and yes, but just to rank 3. Dang, Katie, it's treating you like Capstone. Good luck. Y'all, we have another switch, and that means that Havoc is now the top honorable mention, but he has fallen from safely in the top 10 to out of the top 10. And now we've got to see how high Storm goes. Mama, there's been more movement in this poll than most school dances.
Oh, I love a moving poll.
What about a OG poll? That's
along with good crits.
How's nose? Doobie says mine's rank 3, but soon it'll be my 3rd rank 4 to make me Paragon. Wow, that's exciting. You must love him a lot. Mick Sizzle's here. She says internet phrases, and Dale's laughing. We know how to have a good time.
That's right.
Don't you turn down our love of good time on this channel. Life is too short to not enjoy it. McSizzle, we've missed you. How you been? How's the job search going? Also, we have another 50-50 poll. This is what makes Mutant so fascinating. I feel like there's a lot of like what the kids would say mid, but they're like upper mid, but they're still all in the same category. Franchise 7.
I hate that word, mid.
Well, to me, it's just because kids think the word middle is too long of a word to say. Because mid basically means average.
Because they're lazy.
Yeah. Earth 25, good call. We'll bring him up next. Mr. Bentley says we need the game. All right, so Bishop held the spot. So we're now going to do, because we can find
Iceman.
Yeah, let's do our two new inclusions in this because of either they're a 6-star now, aka Wolverine, or buffed Iceman. We'll see who the community votes amongst these two, and then we'll pit them against the top honorable mention. Caveman says, ice, ice, baby. We asked for Wolverine. We asked for Wolverine for years. Kabam finally gave us to him. He's not even a top 12 champion in this poll. Roan, people swear by the Iceman buff. And I listen to him. Granddaddy's asking to freeze Iceman out. Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill, I think people would only be voting on aesthetics if we did a red versus blue Cyclops poll. That is pretty funny, though.
They will be appearing next week when we do worst champions in the game.
Yeah, red and blue Cyclops are going to fight for number 1 worst champ in the game. And there you have it. Mr. Bentley, Sauron's number 15. All right, so Iceman just jumped in. Now, let's see. This will be the last thing we do for the night. Because this poll video, which we always like to do most of it off the video, is already over 10 minutes long.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, gooey. There's something, even though I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, there's just something really cool about having Archangel be the number 1 mutant for 2 months. Doesn't that feel cool and make your soul beam?
I love my rank 4 Archangel.
And by the way, Iceman has now risen to top honorable mention status, and he might go even further than that. Poor Havoc. He was number 9 entering today. He's now squarely.
He got crushed today.
He just. And Iceman used to be top 5 mutant, and now. Again, tonight is the night where the people who are voting are just voting for the OGs, you know? Although this is a big OG. Storm. Nothing gets more OG than OG Storm. Dr. Banter says, I have Iceman all the way. Is that a metaphor or something about Iceman? Because I think you used that as a verb. Joel's back. He fell asleep. Don't worry. Stephen Bursch tells me that happens to him all the time during my broadcasts. Remember when Israel almost fell asleep and Stephen was like, oh, I nod off every night. I know.
Well, there have been times.
No, I get it. You know?
Sometimes I'm just so daggone tired.
Okay, so Iceman is now a post-buff top 10 champion. Let's just see where this goes. This is fascinating. As always, and I say this every night, but it really is true. I could not have predicted any of this. I'm curious if this is going to be the same case when we vote on the top 20 best champions in the game at the end of the week. Steven says, speaking of which. Are you nodding off right now?
I am not.
Well, I think he is. That's why he just commented that.
Wake up, Steven. I need my pool skimmed.
Oh. Well, he's got the title for it. All right, this is the closest poll we've had with Iceman and Bishop. But, sometimes there's a danger to like fall in love with the new buff. But do you all seriously think that you prefer Iceman over Bishop? Because, I mean, that's a bold statement. I also feel like this community sometimes, it's like the opposite of a healthy romantic relationship. You don't like the tried, true, and steady thing. You like the new and flashy thing that maybe doesn't stand the test of time.
Oh, of course.
You know? But we've talked about that from the beginning. We are now down to a 50-50 poll. Steven says, Mama, it's 20 till 11 here, and I get up at 4:30.
Okay.
Steven, I've always said that I am truly honored that you stay up for these. Harvey says that there's not enough playtime with the new ice yet. That could also sum up some adult beverages. All right, so Iceman lost to Bishop by 5%. We hit that. I feel kind of good about this. I know I'm going to get a ton of hate. Again, you have the trolls that don't even watch these videos, don't know how the polls work, and just wait. They're vultures. You know, they just wait to swoop in and criticize anything that they disagree with. And there's a lot to potentially disagree with about this poll. But we're going to darken the screen and move to said Excel spreadsheet to reveal our final results for Mutant Night on Thursday, May 4th. Remember, we will revisit this in July, and 2 months from now is July 4th weekend, if you can believe that.
I cannot believe that. I got to start getting fireworks.
Well, you better call Tom Hardy. All right, y'all. This is the new Mutant poll for the next 2 months. Number 1, Archangel. Number 2, Apocalypse. Number 3, Kitty Pryde. Number 4, Domino. 5, Red Mags. 6, Omega Red. 7, Colossus. 8, Toad. 9, Bishop. And 10, Iceman, with the first honorable mention going to Iceman. Oh, excuse me, not Iceman. I need to update that. Basically, all I have to do is do that, and suddenly OG Storm appears. So, how do we feel about it? I gotta be honest, out of all the nights that we've done this week, I probably feel the worst about this, but at the same time, the polls were pretty conclusive, so I can't argue this is what the data was for tonight. I just feel like it's probably the most controversial of anything we've done versus what mainstream YouTubers say on their channel. So, there you go. Also, Shark in the Water says Bishop's better than Ice Cube. Well, Bishop's 9 and Iceman's 10, so.
Point taken.
I don't know what to tell you. All right, if you're watching live, stay tuned. We got a bunch of stuff to open. If not, thanks for watching.
Good night.
Nathan says Colossus is great. People just don't like him. Nathan, I think Colossus is boring. He's like that steady partner that you can always count on, but isn't as flashy as somebody that walks into your life. So you take him for granted until it's too late, and then you miss Colossus.
I like Colossus. I use him a lot.
Well, I use him because he's also got such an incredible synergy with Omega Red.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it still gives me chills. I didn't think Apocalypse would ever... Once Apocalypse beat Kitty Pryde single-handedly, I thought there's no way that we're going to have a new Mutant this poll month. But
I maintain my opinion that this is all due to Battleground.
Yeah. But, that's what Kabam wants the future of the game to be.
I don't care what Kabam wants.
Dang it. All right. By the way, it is that time, y'all. It is time to guess how many free 5-stars we'll get out of 50 Grandmasters.
27.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Yeah, right. Last time we broke records. All right. Let's see what happens. By the way, this is the first time that we have not had Godfather come in and sabotage the leaderboard. I keep, like, he's given me a little bit of PTSD, so I keep waiting for, like, a all Kamala Khan comment to swoop in at the last moment. I'm like,
maybe he gave up.
Or maybe he's really trying to find my address and knock on my door for real.
Or he's lurking.
By the way, Saithar, you get access to the profile pic. Who's your favorite mutant?
Mutant.
We also are only 7 likes away from 69. Let's go. You ready, Mama?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. I have a new tradition on my channel where I'll open 200,000 or somewhere 5-star shards when it gets to that point because, well, quite frankly, I need to get excited about opening 5 stars again. But I get excited about free 5 stars, and that brings us to this video today where we've saved up all the shards from a month plus worth of arena grinding, which is 100,000 Grandmaster shards. And Saithar helped get 4 names, including himself, on the board, and his favorite mutant is Danger Darren's wifey, aka Domino, where he hopes to get lucky, but she's a member of her own Amazon. Did you get that?
I did.
I thought it was pretty clever, but I'm guessing most people don't get it. Steve,
yeah, I actually chuckled at it a little bit.
I know. Again, are you drunk? That's like the second time you've laughed at something I've said. I'm not prepared for this level of kindness. I'm used to the opposite. Silence and then just... When you met Margot, that was her favorite thing. She would just have silence and then just say no.
Hello.
Andrus, only if you use them. All right, so we're going to end the poll. Mama, how many times are we backing out?
27.
All right, try again.
2.
All right, there's 1. There's 2. All right, Mama, tell me when to pop.
No.
All right, we're starting off. We're just going right out of a rocket. Well, we got a Nexus, but it's a 4-star Nexus. By the way, there was 6% of people who voted 0 5 stars. We'll see if you're right today. That is the worst start that we have had ever. Now, we used to do, and I totally forgot, we used to do 5 fast taps and then 10 pops. And we rushed it and lost our rhythm. Internet phrases. That's as bad as you can do to start, other than the 4-star Nexus, I guess. But a 4-star Nexus is, whatever. Those of you who are voting 0 or 1 got to be feeling pretty good right now. But remember, 1 batch of 10 can turn it around.
That's right.
Although this is Kabam getting its revenge so far. I have had better luck getting 5 stars out of Grandmasters this year than Cavalier Crystals, and I cannot explain it. Oh, there's a 5-star Nexus for the first time, and it's real. But who cares? It's a 3-star. Steven's prediction, given he's got to be half asleep, says, at most, I will land on 55 stars in this crystal opening.
Oh.
Yeah, at most.
Well.
All right, you know what? We're going to pop them now. Mama, tell me when to pop.
Pop.
Andres, yes, you can pull Idroom from a 6-star Nexus in a basic. All right, we got a second Nexus. That's weird. What about now? Oh, no. We set records last time.
Not so much tonight.
Not now. All right, Mom, we're almost halfway done. And this is as ugly as my high school yearbook. Tell me when to pop.
No.
All right. Maybe this will be the lucky batch of 10, Let's try to stay positive. Lord knows we don't have a choice. All right, still 2 4-star. Show us that red border. Red border, red border, red border, red border. Oh, no. Now we're just praying we don't get 0. And suddenly the people who had no faith whatsoever are rewarded. DRC, are you and your alt accounts out there? Is that what's going on? All right, Mama, tell me when to pop.
Pop.
I want to remind you all, we got like 4 or 5 stars last time we did this. Harvey, please open a beer for me. I'm drinking water right now, and it's definitely not hard enough. Well, we got a third 4-star Nexus, but again, That's not why we do this.
No.
I just want to point out, we've opened 44 of these crystals. 39 of them have been 3 stars. This could be the low moment in my YouTube career. Just being honest. It's that bad. All right, Mama.
That's unfortunate.
At this point, it's pretty much only down to 0 or 1. Tell me when to pop.
No.
All right, to complete the lowest moment in my YouTube career. There it is. Let's open a bonus Cav crystal just to see if hell freezes over. All right, Mama. I'm just going to put it on the reel immediately, and you tell me when to tap.
Boy. No.
It's probably going to be a 3-star, let's be honest. 5, 6, 5, 3. Oh, my God.
Yuck.
This is the low point of my YouTube career. That's going to be the title of this video. Y'all, if you didn't see this live, if you could just see the depressed comments in the chat, you would know that a lot of people agree with that. Harvey, his professional diagnosis of this sums up the comments right now. He said, no Vaseline tonight, Prof.
Oh, God.
Well, if you're watching live, stay tuned, assuming the internet doesn't die or I don't magically get teleported off this godforsaken planet, because this is awful. Stay tuned. If not, have a good night. Anything's better than this abomination.
Good night.
You literally can't do worse than that. I mean, I don't know what to do.
It's hard.
Also not what I'm used to hearing.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for that.
Well, the title of that video is simply going to be called, "This is the New Low in My YouTube Career." I can't argue it. And who was the 6% that said 0? Because in this case, you just pat yourself on the back.
Not the way you wanted to get there, though.
No. Anybody dueling me as a 6-star? Can we please move on? Any dueling whatsoever? We gotta do something.
Get a good 6-star. That's what you need.
Last time was such a triumph of free crystals. I mean, I was just singing Kabam's praises, and they had to flag my account and be like, don't worry, we'll even it out next time. You just wait.
Just give us time, son.
Yeah, well, I'm the sun, also the basic B.
Speaking of that, Joel sent me a picture of some ginormous pork chops that he was making, and he made a comment about these are like not pork chops for betas.
Well, looks like I'm not invited. Franchise said I should have told Kabam to wine and dine me before getting screwed. Truth. All right. We are 3 likes away from 69. That is pretty freaking amazing. I don't know how many of you are dueling a 6-star with me, but we're going to try to end the night on a positive note. You know we're going to get Groot now, but that's a Max Sig crystal at least. So, you ready, Mama?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. If there's ever been a time to have hope for the opposite of what we've endured during a broadcast, it is right now. If you missed the video, which, by the way, y'all, I'm posting that in 5 minutes from the time I'm recording this. I have it ready to drop, so you can see a replay of my failure and go to sleep with a smile on your face. Because that's what happened. Shout out to Safedar, though, who gave 4 different names the possibility of being on the honored wall tonight. Safedar Legacy, Mama Bear, Kick Rocks to be exact. Israel, Cayman OG, Ryan Veda, Stephen Burris, Joe Williams, the Dean of the Channel, and Kidnass make up the honored Abyss Nexus. It is rare to get 10 or more names on that wall. So I appreciate you all. Unlike the appreciation for Kabam and the reason why it's free, crystals that we have seen from Grandmasters, which, let's be honest, now that 7 stars are coming in the game, arena crystals need to be, at least for arena milestones, I should say, need to be capillary shards. They just need to. What's up, Daniel? But they won't. They just won't.
Nope.
All right, Mama. You feeling good about this?
Absolutely.
Okay. Daniel, I like that, by the way. Hit that like button, Daniel. We are 2 likes away from 69, y'all. How many people are dueling me? How many are opening a 6-star? As we know, we are sure hunting for her. And yes, I did just say that.
That was a little embarrassing.
I don't get embarrassed that
for you.
easily. No, I don't get embarrassed that easily. You've heard my stories about my teaching.
This is true.
And Prof. Hulk has visited me and talks about getting cream pie in the face. It's real moments that happened in my life. And we weren't talking about fundraising for Relay for Life.
Nope.
Joel says the pork chops were 1 3/4 inch thick cuts. Again, I can't relate to that. Mama, Atuma, Shuri, Spot, Benedict Spider-Batch, Infamous Iron Doom, Titania. What do you think?
Benedict Spider-Batch.
All right, good choice. Haven't done him in a while. Internet phrases. How many times are we backing out?
3.
All right, get ready for your predictions in the chat. And to those of you who are dueling, I pray you have better luck than me. Dale's only prediction is that somehow out of this 6-star basic crystal, there are 0 6 stars. All right, we're just going to let this thing spin out. I saw Red Hulk. I saw Kraven. I saw Wiccan. I saw Atuma. There's a lot of OG 2015 champs, though, too. Thomas says Silver Centurion. That's impressively random.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, so do I. All right, slowing down, Mama. Ultron's there. Null is there. Atuma is still there. And Steven Burris, I don't know if he fell asleep, but we missed Red Skull by 1 spot. However, we got, oh, Canada.
Red Guardian.
Well, without the red. We got
Guardian,
yeah. Mr. Captain Maple Leaf himself. And that is a Max Sig Crystal. Steven, we got to get you a 6-star Red Skull. Did you say you don't even have a 5-star Red Skull, Steven? Oh, Kidnass got Archangel.
How apropos.
And look, more comments about how I lost. By the way, 83,000. We have almost a guarantee for 84. Let's save our best luck for tonight. Let's get a 6-star Awakening Gem or 6 stones. Mama, tell me when to tap this Max Sig Crystal.
No.
Dollar bill pulled Null. I got number 2. Archangel definitely won. Oh, and Shark in the Water, Eagle in the Sky Awakened is Gallon?
Wow.
If there is any doubt to break your bad luck streak, just come on my broadcast and duel me a 6-star.
This is true.
Officially, Shark won, and Kidnass got 2nd, and I got Bleach. Thanks for watching and putting up with this abomination of luck for my channel. We'll see you all for the second to last class-based poll on Friday night, and it's going to be a longer than normal poll, internet phrases. It's going to be later than normal, I should say, because I'm going to see a 7 o'clock movie, a.k.a. The New Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we'll do the Mystic poll after that. So we'll see you all for that. And Kickrock says his luck is terrible when he duels me. So Kickrock's, I'm sorry. Good night.
Good night.